South Korea is taking another step to help its defense companies expand into overseas markets. New guidelines announced on Monday are expected to make it easier for local firms to access NATO standards, which are often required for weapons exports and joint defense projects. Our Park Kun-woo has more.
South Korean defense firms will now have easier access to NATO standards, a move that could help them expand further into overseas markets. The Defense Acquisition Program Administration, or DAPA, announced new guidelines on Monday that set out for the first time a formal process for Korean companies and research institutes to obtain those standards. NATO standards are official documents that set common requirements for weapons and military equipment, including performance benchmarks and testing procedures. They're designed to make sure systems used by different NATO members can work together. For defense firms, meeting those standards can be important when bidding for contracts or taking part in joint development projects. Until now, there have been no clear domestic process for getting the information they needed, so some firms had to go through government channels or seek help from local companies and authorities overseas. Under the new guidelines, South Korean companies will have a clear way to request and receive the NATO standards they need. DAPA will help obtain restricted standards, while classified documents will still need NATO's approval. The agency says easier access could help firms diversify beyond existing exports, such as K2 tanks and K9 howitzers. It could also create more opportunities for exports of components and locally produced systems. And the benefits may reach beyond NATO members, as some countries and regions such as South America also require NATO standards in defense procurement. DAPA says the new framework could give South Korean firms faster and more systematic access to the information they need to help broaden the reach of KDefense exports. Park Kun-woo, ArirangNews.